We made it. It's 2023 and we made it. Welcome back, YouTube. Welcome back, family, friends. We made it. Can you believe it? Here in Kentucky, the snow's melted off. It's been actually beautiful here the past couple of days. This video is seriously going to be a little different than usual. I'm not a political person, but today is going to be kind of a political type of deal. But before we get into that, let's roll the intro. Get in a car like this and smile, there's something wrong with you. First off, I want to say thanks to everyone that subscribed to this channel. You don't know what it means to me. I don't have a lot of social media presence. Matter of fact, I've only got Facebook. I've been putting out shorts, and that's what's been bringing a lot of you guys in, and that's fine. If you like the shorts are not going to stop. I'm going to continue calling out the BS. I drop a video every Friday, and that's got to do with what my channel is actually about, which is cars, trucks, motorcycles, vacations, reviews, unboxings, more or less my life. And again, this is not for my OGs, this is for the new people who's coming in, because I've got a lot of new subscribers here in the past little bit. So you might want to go down through the list and just kind of check out some of my videos and see what I'm about. All right, today's subject's a little touchy. I try not to make my videos political. I don't want to put political stuff in there, but sometimes, you know, if something's on my mind, I'm going to have to say it. And me being a car, mostly gas-powered vehicles, it's kind of hard not to say what I'm going to say. Am I a conspiracy theorist? No. I am a free thinker. I'm going to listen to everybody's side, but I'm going to choose the truth, or what I believe is the truth. We're being fed so much baloney, it's unreal. So you got to decipher through all that baloney and figure out which slice you want to eat. You know, which slice of baloney is good for you and which slice is actually ruined. And there's a lot of ruin out there, I'll just tell you. My first thing is on these EVs. I've probably lost 60% of my viewers right here on this, but are we really ready for the EV market? Be honest with yourself. Are we really ready for it? Here in Kentucky, no, we're not. They're saying by 2025, I believe it is, they're wanting a percentage, and I don't remember the percentage. I want to say 30% of everybody across the board to be EV, have an EV in their home. Okay, that's all well and good, but where's the chargers at? I live in Richmond, Kentucky. Now, if you guys don't know where Richmond, Kentucky at, look on the map and look for Lexington, Kentucky. I'm sure all of y'all know where Lexington's at. Lexington's well known for horse racing and William Shatner. Lexington's not even prepared for it. They have a couple of spots here and there. Unless things drastically change within 2 years, where are they going to charge them at? I don't understand the big push on it. Now, these statistics that I lay out, I've got notes here, guys. This is something that's aggravated me, and I've looked it up, and I've researched, and these statistics, I can't say that word, that I'm putting out here, you can look them up for yourself. They're all out there for everybody to see. I know I shouldn't even say this word, but in China, there is 10,065 million tons of CO2 produced a year. That's in China. China is one of the richest places for minerals and resources, and they're rich in it. We could be too if we would open up what we need to open up, but that's another story for another day. United States is 5,416 million tons of CO2 a year. I'm not a mathematician, and I'm not very good at addition and subtraction and all that stuff, but that's almost double. China has double. But yet China's getting away with it. They're still producing gas. They're still producing, you know, they still go rich in all their minerals. And as we are closing down gas stations here in the United States for EV cars that we don't even have chargers for. Not quite understanding. Maybe you guys could explain it to me. Did you know the military don't have to comply with none of this? You know, the military doesn't, on their vehicles, they don't have to be emissions, nothing. Where's their electric vehicles, by the way? I'm not saying nothing that you can't look up for yourself. Your typical airplane emits 1,000 times more CO2 than a bus or a train. Container ships, there's no emissions on those container ships. There's no emissions involved with those at all. Cruise ships, nothing. Container ship alone runs 24/7. In 2018, there was 5,222 ships, container ships, out on the water running 24/7. Now it's 2018. That we all know it's 2023 right now. So there could be more, there could be less. We're going to say there's just 5,000 out there right now. We're going to just drop it. We're going to say 5,000. 5,000 now. 15 of those ships puts out more emissions, more CO2 than every car in the world. I don't know about you, but why are they picking on us? That ticks me off a little bit, to be honest. I want to know why we are being singled out and why we have to cut down Anyway, I'll stop for a second. I digress for a second. But cruise ships, also no emissions. There's 315 of them worldwide. Those 315 cruise ships produce 1 million cars would do. So I'm not saying all that to be mean or nothing. I'm actually just trying to figure out why the big push on the EV. Why are we being pushed when China is the #1 highest producer of pollution, and there's nobody doing nothing about them? And another thing, guys, it bothers me about the EV, and it's not just the plug-ins that we don't have enough of them, but it's actually this right here. I'm here at the gas station, and we all know that when you travel, you got to have gas or charge or whatever it may be. Let's say you got a week's vacation and that's all you got. One of our big places that we like to go, Panama City, Florida, and Clearwater. So Richmond, Kentucky to Clearwater, you're looking at, I don't know, roughly a 12-hour drive, depending on the speed and stuff like that. Probably 800 miles here. I don't know if you guys are anything like me, but you want to try to knock down as much as you can, especially if you've only got a week to travel. So you try to put down as many miles as you can in a short amount of time. That way you got more time to spend at your vacation spot. With gasoline, I mean, you can go anywhere, fill up. Every exit's got pretty much every exit. Even in BFE has got some sort of gas station. Guys, do you honestly think that you can travel one day in an EV and go from Richmond, Kentucky to Clearwater, Florida, Tampa Bay? No, it's going to take you 2 solid days if you're lucky. Now the Ford Lightning, they're saying, gets roughly around 300 miles to a charge. So 300 miles out of 800, and they're saying, well, they're saying you could do it in 12 hours, a full charge, but I'm seeing different things on different cars, different vehicles. That's 2 or 3 stops. I mean, I'm just saying, that's 2 or 3 stops. That's that's a couple more motel rooms, unless you're actually just going to spend time in your car. I mean, are you going to sleep in your car for the 2 days? Especially if you got a wife and kids, or, you know, what are you going to do with that? And I'm not knocking EVs. I'm not. Tesla Plaid is probably one of the fastest and coolest looking, you know, electric vehicles out there. And it wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't being pushed up on us. That's what aggravates me the most. If you want to just do it and it's okay and it's not being pushed, that's up to you. Each to their own. Everybody's not got the same, you know, we're all different. But being pushed into it like the government and EPA is trying to make us do, you know, our elected officials are trying to make us do, it's kind of crappy in my opinion. So let me know what you guys think. You guys put it down in the comment section about what you all think and what's your actual thoughts on it. We have alternators on cars, on gasoline powered cars. We have alternators to charge our battery systems. Why can't there be an alternator, some kind of charging system on these EVs, the way they can charge? I don't understand why they can't. If you can produce this EV, then why can't you produce a charging system that keeps these batteries actually charged while you're rolling along? Now this is my thoughts. This is not nothing I've seen. Now you guys hang in there for a second. I feel like they're going to do like they did the cash for clunkers. I feel like they're going to put out an incentive there to get you to turn in your vehicle so they can crush them. They're going to give you a good deal on EV so they can push the EV market even more. And all of our car systems are going to go away. The gas stations, I'm just going to be honest, I feel by 2035, 2040, it's going to be like Mad Max. That's just the way I feel. I feel like Mad Max is a close reality. Enough with what I think. You guys tell me what you think. Put it down there in the comment section, and I promise next video will be more lighthearted and easier, and we won't worry about all this politics stuff. Hope you've enjoyed it. Like, share, and subscribe, and like always, guys, you know the deal. Peace. I'm out.